Welcome to Mondays with Dale. That's a name that was given several months ago, and we kind of let it ride. This call, as I've told many of you before, is a place for us to come together for some camaraderie, to feel like a community, to feel like a family. The beautiful thing about network marketing is, as far as I'm concerned, if you approach it that your job in this industry is to make other people successful. If you make them successful, you are automatically successful. So I think it's the most fair way of doing business there is. And because of that, we need this kind of community. We need to get to know each other. We get to be able to trust each other, so that we can build and leave nobody behind. That's really the only reason, there's two ways that you can lose in this business. One is to quit outright, and that's crazy. And we've had testimonials of people who've quit, and then somebody they brought into the business went on to be very, very successful. And the person who quit lost out on a lot of income they could have had. And the other thing is, basically, as I said, we leave nobody behind as long as they show us some desire to work with us. Okay. There's always those people that no matter how hard you work, no matter how many phone calls you make, no matter how many texts, how many times you reach out to them, they just don't respond. They jokingly, they go into the witness protection program. And for those, we have to leave them behind because we just don't have that time to do that. But for anybody who shows any initiative whatsoever to succeed in this business, we will be with you every step of the way. And I think we've proven that over the time we've been in this business. So again, we want to create a family type atmosphere. We want to keep people up to date. You can't build a network marketing without being up to date. There's always, our company is always having specials. They're always running certain programs. They're always bringing us new products. They're always bringing us sometimes new companies. And you have to be up to date on that if you want to succeed. So again, that's one of the reasons we have this. And the other thing is just overall communication. Just being able to stay on top of what's going on. So having said that, I usually talk about a lot of stuff that I think you should download, but now that I've got it all on my dalefranklin.net, let's go right there and we will do this. Let's see. Let me share my screen. This is, and it probably looks egotistical because of the way we did this, but Barb DeZetis, who works with me on all my social media, she created this website for me. It's called dalefranklin.net. And you need to remember that because there's so much information here that we're keeping you up to date on. She did a great job with this. I mean, Dale Franklin, providing opportunities, shaping legacy, isn't that what we're all doing? Okay. There's a home page that keeps you up to date on anything that we've got coming out, anything that we're trying to keep you up to date on. There's an opportunity blog here, which kind of keeps you on the list of the most recent stuff that we've done. There's a spot here on Who's Dale, if you want to know a little bit more about me. I mean, there's not much to say. I grew up on a farm, learned hard work by having to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to milk cows. So it's just a little story about me, but the main thing here is connections. That's what she's done such a fantastic job on. If you want to get on my mailing list, you just subscribe here. Okay, we're going to be doing we're always adding to this, and we're going to have a newsletter that's going to keep people up to date. Here's connecting with us on Telegram. If you don't know what Telegram is or haven't been part of it, you just go over here and click on this, and you can download the application. You can join Telegram and then join my groups and other groups that we'll recommend. You can do the same thing with WhatsApp. There's the WhatsApp installation, although I know most people in Africa already have WhatsApp. It's very popular over there, but again, this is a way to connect directly with me. And just to give you, you got the paper right there, the phone number that you can reach me at through WhatsApp and Telegram or just calling me is the +1 802 343 9075. That's +1-802-343-9075. You can also reach me and friend me on Facebook at facebook.com/DaleFranklin.378. Again, DaleFranklin.378. So those are places you can go to get directly tied to me other than this. And again, some of this stuff is easy to do anyway, because it's going to connect you anyway without even knowing the phone numbers through both of these. And then you can follow me on Facebook by clicking here. So I gave you multiple ways to connect with me if you want to. I'm going to skip YouTube for a second. We're going to go down here to, you can follow me on Facebook. You can follow up here. You can follow My Daily Choice on Facebook to keep track of what's going on with corporate. You can join some of the Facebook groups that are really support groups for us. The Win Network is Chris Bailey's team. I'm sorry, Chris Robinson's team. Chris Robinson was the very first network marketer in this company, best friends with the owner, and I'm sure you all have either heard of him or met him. We also have Win Testimonials. Guys, if you're not using that, you're missing out, because there is so many testimonials in there. I don't care what it seems like whatever you're looking for. I mean, whether it's arthritis or headaches or whatever, you can just go on there and there's testimonials to help you with that. So click on the Win Testimonials. Team We, that is Chris Bailey. But Chris Bailey's out of, his team mostly is out of Maryland and Washington, D.C. He was there for the longest time, but he's actually done something he's always dreamed of doing. He's moved to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and he's building his team and building his dream there. And this company's allowed it to happen for him. This is something we recently added. Attend Zoom meetings. Here's the Zoom meetings for each day of the week. As you can see, there's my Mondays with Dale. Shortly before that was Adrian's meeting. So again, we're trying to keep you up to date. We're trying to give you a place where you can go and say, okay, today is Wednesday. What do we got? Okay. On top of this, I have Jody Levanway, who sends out on a lot of the groups. She sends out a daily calendar the night before. So you can, the night before, you can, or if you're in Africa, it might be the morning of, you can see what is going to happen during the day. So again, we have tried to do everything we can to keep you up to date on what's going on, where to go, and giving you all the contact information, everything you can throughout the whole week. Now let's go back to YouTube. And anybody who's been with me for very long knows that this is where we keep all the Monday presentations that we do. So you're able to go back here and listen to Chris Bailey or Apollo or Jermaine Johnson does a great job. Adrian's spoken before. He's going to speak again today. Chris Robinson's been on. And plus there's a lot of training on the products, training on the comp plan, training on back office. I mean, we tried to give you everything you needed to really kick this thing into gear. Now, I told you last week and the week before about the fact that we were working on translations. And I showed you at that point in time that you could click on over here and click on Chris Bailey's opportunity presentation.
Seed oil, which is,
and oops, I screwed that up. But anyway, well, we have to back that up. Let's see here.
Is heavy with omegas.
You can go here. You can actually go over here to closed captions. You can see I can turn off and turn on the closed captions. Go over here to settings. You can go into settings, go into subtitles, and you can choose Russian, Spanish, Swahili, Ukrainian, of course, English. And if you whichever one you pick, it's going to be, that's what's going to scroll at the bottom and allow you to listen to Chris in English, but say they might have somebody from Africa who only speaks Swahili. They'll be able to see it in Swahili and follow along. And if it gets to the point, somebody mentioned to me the other day, okay, it's the scrolling, it goes along fairly quick and I can't keep up with it. Well, all you gotta do is just click on the the screen to stop it and click on it again to start it again. So, or click down here. So again, they'll be able to follow along and see him doing the presentation, feel his excitement, his energy, and at the same time, you'll be able to see it in their language. So that's what we did to start. And we have that both in a opportunity presentation and let me see if I can get this back to where I want it to be. Yes. Bear with me. I'm not the most technical guy in the world, I admit. So anyway, that's this one here, and you can choose languages. Now, we wanted to make this even easier for you, and so we have gone and just we finally worked it out. So these two new ones we got here, these presentations are directly in Swahili. So just the moment you click on it, it's going to be in Swahili. This one's going to be Chris's opportunity presentation. This one here is back office training that I did. Both of them in Swahili. Eventually, every language that anybody wants, we're going to have individual. And when that happens, I guess we're going to, according to Barb, I think it's in playlist. Yeah, she's going to be putting them up here in playlist. So you can come up here and look and say, okay, there's our Swahili subtitles. The next one might be our French subtitles. Next one might be our Russian subtitles. So again, you're going to be able to go there and basically download it as a YouTube video and send it to whoever you want to, so they can be able to see the presentation or see the training in their language. I hope this excites you as much as it does me. I think this is gonna, everything we're doing is try to make things so easy for you. Barb also sent me everything here in it's a download. So if you guys, and it's a big file. So if you guys want to actually download it to your phone or your computers, so that you'll have it right there on your computer, so you never have to worry about the internet going down or any of that kind of stuff. We're also doing that. What I'd recommend is reaching out to me and asking me for the download, and I'll send it to you in the evening when there's more connectivity. And when you wake up in the morning, it'll all be downloaded to your computer or your phone or whatever you want it to. But again, we're trying to think of everything that could possibly go wrong. Okay, if you got good Wi-Fi, you can just download it off YouTube. If you have poor Wi-Fi, then download it beforehand to your computer and you have it right there in full. So when you're doing a presentation, there won't be any surprises. So again, I hope this excites you as much as it does me. I think this is going to open some doors that we've never had before. And although our company is slowly doing some of the same stuff we're doing, we're ahead of them. We're ahead of the curve here, and because of that, we should certainly make inroads in countries that we're just getting started. Remember, we just started opening Ukraine. In fact, the first actual soft launch meeting was today. They had 60 people show up, which is a good turnout for your very first soft launch. They're gonna have a hard launch here, I believe, next month. Well, no more soon. But the bottom line is, I was able to have a substantial amount of people there to see what was going on, because I was able to reach out to them in their language. Okay, so so again, that's the updates on that. As far as meetings, as you saw there, there's meetings every Monday with me. There's meetings every single day, I believe, except Sunday with Adriaan. We have our three-way calls anytime. All you have to do is schedule them. We have our pre-scheduled Zoom calls that I showed you on that schedule. What else we got? We have our monthly Super Saturday is coming up this coming Saturday. We do that once a month. It's basically a 90 minutes on Saturday. We usually have 4 or 5 speakers. So each speaker speaks for about 10, 15 minutes. Along with some recognition and things like that. We keep it right to 90 minutes. So we try very hard not to go over. And you get what I think is an incredible amount of training, because you're not listening to just one person drone on like me right now. You're getting tidbits of 10, 12, 15 minutes worth of true training from different people. So you're getting different energies, you're getting different perspectives, you're getting just an overall, I think the wealth of this 90-minute call is incredible. And then just to remember, our annual international convention is coming up October 21st through 23rd. Is sold out, but you can still for 50, up until the end of this month, you can, for $59, you can get, to be able to watch it online, okay? And this is gonna be pretty cool because the way they're gonna do this year is that online thing is gonna be completely different from us that are already there. So there's gonna be giveaways, there's gonna be money given away, there's gonna be all kinds of things. You're gonna have an opportunity to buy stuff at reduced prices during this thing. You're gonna be treated almost as good as the people that are there. You won't be able to get all the energy that you get from being there, but everything else will be equal. So again, if you aren't able to travel there, if you aren't able to be at the meeting, at least get hooked up for the podcast and stuff like that, so that you can see what's going on. Let's see. So that's that. So now I get to do the fun part. Okay. Each week I try to bring a guest on, and this week our guest is Adriaan Pieterse. Phenomenal guy, guys. I mean, a lot of you from Africa know him already, but he's just a wonderful man. I just love chatting with him. He's a 50K affiliate. He's been successful in multiple network marketing companies. I mean, extremely successful in multiple network marketing companies. He first started with MDC. I think the first 2 months he was with MDC, he won. We had a contest going on about growth, and he won them both times. I mean, it's pretty incredible that with all the thousands and thousands and thousands of people we have in our industry, in our company, that he was number one 2 months in a row. He's also one of the top finishers on another membership contest that we did a few months ago. So he's just. I think he's a competition junkie. I think he loves to just get out there and just grind. He's a recruiting beast. He's a great leader. He's a great trainer. He's a great motivator. He's a man of integrity and great spirit. I love his inner spirit. He's I don't know. There's just something about him. He exudes control, exudes inner control of his life, and the fact that he just loves to help other people. I mean, I can't say enough about this guy, and I look forward to meeting him when I finally make my trip to South Africa, which hopefully won't be long. So, Adriaan, are you on the call?
Good morning, Dale. Good evening, good afternoon to the rest of the world. I hope you all are blessed. Yeah, thank you so much for. I don't think a lot of people in MDC realize what Monday with Dale means and what it means for each and every one in the team, all the background and the info. But just give it back to you and Phil Reynolds being part of my life. You guys are phenomenal leaders. I love to success leave clues. That's what you hear in the industry of network marketing. And it's a big privilege for me to be on your call as a guest. And I heard you said all those nice words, but I thought you were talking about James Bond or something else there, because, yeah, I'm just an ordinary guy, and I found my purpose, and then I found a vehicle to change people's lives. So I love network marketing to bits, and yeah, that's it. I just love it, and thank you for this amazing opportunity on a Monday. And I also want to thank you for looking after Africa as a whole, and even allowing South African to carry on with our call at 7. I know you've started your call long before us start our call at 7. It used to be at 8, and we want to thank you from the South African point of view that you allowed us to still have Monday with Dale an hour later, and having our call at 7. So we, from my side and the entire South African team, we salute you and thank you so much for what you do, all the info and everything, like I said. So it's phenomenal to have you in our life and in our team. Both you and Phil are phenomenal leaders, and what you do for African continent is just amazing. I've never been in a company that people are reaching out to, no matter, yes, I've been in multiple companies, but you don't get this type of leadership. So I think everyone on this, 23 people, I want to see, let's use one to say thanks to Dale for Monday with Dale. Just put one in the chat. So there must be 23, no, 22 ones, because I'm here. We just want to say thank you to you as well, Dale.
Well, thank you. Thank you. it means a lot to be able to work with people with the integrity and the desire that we have on this call. And I realized they just got off a call with you. So when we moved it, I said, well, I hope they aren't so fired up and ready to go with Adriaan that they just go out and start. Well, I guess they should go out and start building, but I was hoping they'd at least let me be part of their life too. And I appreciate the fact that you all came on. So, Adriaan, you know, you've had an amazing career, and I know some of the people here know you, but there's some that don't. I see some new people on here. Saloom is on here. He's relatively new. So if you wouldn't mind, just tell us a little bit about your history prior to My Daily Choice. Tell us how you came from as a young lad deciding that you want to be in this type of business, and how you did through the years. So please give us a little history of yourself.
Yeah, so I'm a born and bred South African. I'm born and bred in Cape Town. And for 19 years of my life, I was in the SAPS. That's the police service here in South Africa. And then in 2008, I was part of the Scorpions. And then they closed us down. But my whole life, I was always focused to win big, never with money. For some reason, I was winning big and breaking records in my work. I wanted to be the best. I wanted to leave a legacy with my name, and the people that I was working with also had that same mindset. Let's go for the best. Let's go and just clean up the yard and get. And then in 2008, they just closed us down in this country. They said no more Scorpions, and that. Man, I was in credit card debt. I had a 4-month-old baby at the time, and then I realized I need to do something else. I had no education. I was hungry. I was hungry to change my circle, but I was too negative to do that. I was too negative to take the right step. And based on the fact that network marketing got a very bad name for the people outside, nobody would have gone like, I'm going to go do that, because that's what we all get born. We're getting born, and wherever you are, I think 80% in South Africa, yeah, where we are, is your parents is training you, stay away from two things, stay away from that and stay away from negative, or stay away from strangers. And it's so hilarious, because in network marketing is creating new friendship and creating friends with real friendship with strangers. And then I said yes for a company called TVI Express. It's a travel company. 2008, my uncle and one of the actors in our country introduced me to a company called TVI Express. And I said, man, what do you tell me I must just invite my friends? They said, don't tell anyone about what we're doing. Just invite them. Can you fill up this wall? So I was hungry. I thought I'm going to get paid for every person that I put in the seat. I misunderstood the upline. I thought I'm going to get like $100 for every person that I put in the seat. So I went and I counted the seats, and I thought, okay, this is the amount of money I need. So I'm going to fill up this wall. There were 700 seats. So I was like, wow, if I can do this every night to fill up the room. And my very first night, I invited 250 people, and I was so excited. And when I came to the presentation, none of them came. None of them came. And I was like, no ways. I've just lost 2,500 rand. And my uncle came from the side, Harry, and he said to me, what do you mean you just lost? I said, I understood I'm going to get 100 rand for every person. I don't know why these people lying to me. And I was so negative. I was like, oh man, my mom warned me about these things. Going out at night, it's just one of those things. And man, I was furious. But I was desperate, because I went to my dad and asked him for R1 million. Until I get my pension, please just give me $1 million. I'm going to start a business and I'll pay you back when I get my pension. And he said to me, no. And he had the money. Then I was even more furious and more negative. And I kept on, and I just love my uncle for kept on pushing me. And he said to me, go and do it. and stop telling people about what we are doing. Stop telling people what we are doing. Now, there's an old guy in our country called Wally Scholes. His son is one of the actors on our TV programs. And he was the upline. And he said to me, you're going to meet up with one of the best guys in the world. This guy is a guru. You're not going to just read his books. You're going to meet up with him. He's going to be 2 weeks in this country. And out of this 2 weeks, he's going to be 2 days in Cape Town. And I'm going to allow you to spend a full 2 days with him, And I didn't know. And I said, this is a Chinese guy, Mr. Robert Kiyosaki. And I said, man, I don't know what Kawasaki is driving. Is that a bike? What is it? It didn't sound clear. So the Friday and Saturday, I was very privileged. And I just give God all the honor that he allowed me to spend a full 4 hours with Mr. Robert Kiyosaki. And that guy actually put me unconscious. I think what is the right word in English? He gave me anesthetic. Is that the right word? He put me on he gave me an anesthetic and he put me on an operation table. And I think he opened my brain and he just pulled all the plugs together. When I stood up there, I was so excited I could have signed people up at night. Because this guy showed me everything my mom and dad told me. He says, they gave me your heart. There's your heart. They love you. But everything that they are doing is because of a system that was fed to them from other people over the years. Because my father on a very young age told me, I want to give you man-to-man principles. And man-to-man principles, if somebody, you're not gay, and I'm sorry, I'm not nothing against gay. If somebody comes and hit you, hit him twice. That's my father. He says, you hit him back. Some other fathers will say, no, tell him sorry and give him another cheek. You're a man, you need to be rugged, you hit him back. If you don't hit him, I'm going to hit you. So that's some of the principles my dad gave me. But he also gave me a big principle being a man. He says, don't have an opinion about something that you've never done in your entire life. And that was the biggest lie my father told me. Because when I made 1.6 million rand 3 months later in the industry of network marketing, when I was in 2008, you can just imagine. When I made 1.6 million, 3 months later, I made 1.6 million in this country where people are saying there is no money. They are so stupid. Man, I was so excited because there is people with money here. There is people with money and everybody calls our country this poor country. There is a lot of money in this country. So I went to my dad and I said, do you remember you said to me, I must always fight back. I don't want to fight with you. But you said I must not have an opinion about something that I've never done. Yeah, that's the right way to think. I said that.
Hear you.
There's somebody that was open. She's excited. But in any case, the second thing I said to my dad, and I don't want to fight with you because I love you. But you told me, do not have an opinion about something you've never done. Something says you can't hear. Oh, can you? Okay. So I said, Dad, can you tell me the name? Listen to this. Dad, Mom, please give me the name of the company, network marketing company that both of you have been in. And it got so quiet in that house, I could have heard the bells of the light. I said, come on, speak up. You always had, you said I must not have an opinion about something I've never done in my life. You always warned me about network marketing. Just give me the name of the company that you've been part of. And they could not. I said, so why do you have an opinion about it? And my dad got quiet. I said, you can't have that, Mom. I love you. You've been super successful, but you can't talk about my industry. My industry is the biggest industry in the world. My industry is having a bad name. And if you allow me later, I've got actually 3 slides. I want to show the people because guys, ladies and gentlemen, everyone on this call, not only that My Daily Choice is the company to be with, you need to have the right team. If you have the right team and the right mindset of people, then we can break that name of scam, pyramid, all the bad things they give to network marketing. We can break those names. And because it's network marketers that create those bad names towards this industry, it's not the people out there. The people out there doesn't know what's going on, but it's somebody that gets hurt in the network marketing field that gives this bad name to network marketing. It's a network marketer who have never got the training, never got the skills. He did it unbelievably wrong, and then he pulled out, and then he goes sits with a barbecue somebody's house. But in any case, I don't want to go negative. My life journey started in 2008. I've been part of 6 companies. And I went to a company where I made so much money, and not to brag tonight, I made so much money in a company, I went and resigned. My mom and dad and everybody around me told me, if you don't resign, because we can't see you making so much money. If you don't do this, I'll take your child away from you. There was a time in my life where my previous father-in-law told me straight that I will take my grandchild away from you if you don't leave this company. This company is going to, taxes is going to come. They're going to take all your furniture, because I was making real money. I was a double diamond in Amway. And I went and resigned. Dexter phoned me out of the States to say, are you insane? I said, leave me alone. I'm going to lose my daughter. I don't want to be part of this. And I was very angry with myself, lying on the bed and knowing that I've just lost 108,000 people in my team. And then 4 years later, I said, I don't care. If they take my daughter, they need to come with a whole army. Nobody's going to take my daughter. I am going to do network marketing again. And I said yes for another industry, WV, where I've met up with Melinda and Ethel, that's on here, and also Chris Bailey was part of our team. It's just phenomenal how we are all getting back together again. And it just and then in 2019, I was part of one of the biggest industries in the world. It's another trend as well. It's DNA, called Mavi, and it was unbelievable. And then somebody said to me, "You need to come and see this." So I left there, and this, because of the 85% business volume, who is going to say no? So that's my journey. 6 companies. I will never do anything else, and therefore I like to. And the most important thing is, anyone, even on this call, you need to be on every training. You need to be on every Zoom call that you can adapt, learn, equip, and go execute. Adapt, learn, and equip, and go execute. But you not execute to make money. You execute to have sustainable income. And that's the only way you're going to have a passive income, is to get your team, equip them, and show them that network marketing, those names, is people who have never had a regional upline. And if you don't have an upline on this call, go to your upline's upline. Because we're all following one blueprint. In every company, there's a system. You need to follow the system. And yeah, that's the reason why I'm super excited, man. Dale, it's an industry that wakes you up. If your industry wakes you up in the morning, then you're in the right. Then you know you're going to be successful. It needs to wake you up. You don't need to wake up and then say, oh, okay, I'm going to see if Leticia is happy again. I'm going to phone. Maybe Dale is busy. You need to be excited, man. I can't wait. Who's going to be my new friend, new family member tomorrow in my team? Guaranteed. And if you get focused, I actually love the leaderboard of a company, because the leaderboard can go both ways. It can either expose the people who's not working, or it can expose you to help you to keep you accountable, to say, listen, I need to show my team why I'm on the leaderboard. I need to show, because if I keep on recruiting, they will keep on recruiting. It's another way of just inspiring your team. How can you lead if you can't inspire?
Exactly, and you inspire by doing.
Yeah, 100%.
That's the beautiful thing about this business is, you know, it's you were talking about jumping out of bed in the morning and being fired up. I grew up on a farm. You used to have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning every morning. If it was 4:15 and I wasn't up yet, my dad would grab me by the foot and yank me out of bed. It wasn't a good way to wake up. But now, you know, I'm older and I don't have to get up that early, but I bound out of bed every morning, excited about my day, because I know as you said, I'm going to be able to meet some new friends. I'm going to create more family. I'm going to be able to help people succeed. And through that, I will succeed. So, I mean, it's just an amazing industry. And the thing I love about it is everybody here, everybody on this call, you're going to get paid what you're worth. You know, when you work for somebody else, you get paid what that person thinks you're worth. When you work for yourself, you get paid truly what you're worth. You don't have to guess about it. In this industry, if you work hard this month, you can make thousands and thousands of dollars. If you build a team over a few months, you can make, tens of thousands of dollars per month, or hundreds of thousands of dollars per month. Or you can do nothing and just sit there and wait till the last day of the month and say, well, I haven't done anything. I'll buy my auto ship. And the end of the month, you go, this business doesn't work. I spent money and I didn't get anything back. Well, you got paid what you were worth, because that's, if you did nothing, you're not going to make anything. So I think this is the truest, most honest business industry in the world. Adriaan, you always, you said you're a part of 6 different companies, and you've always risen to the top. And there's got to be a reason for that. Okay. What if you're sitting here talking to these our family members here, please share with us the things that you constantly did that helped you succeed. What were those key things that you did that just everywhere you went, they were what brought you to the top? Okay, so
I actually was so excited when you asked me. I thought, let me took the foundation of Adriaan when I started in network marketing, and that's the day I spent with Robert Kiyosaki. He gave me a three rule, and if can I share my screen?
Sure. Let me free it up so you can.
And I won't go over the time. I'll try my very best to.
There you go. You should be able to share it now.
I'll say I've got it. Just want to see. Where is it now? There we go. Okay. So yeah, I've got 3 slides, and I just want to. This is what helped me. You guys can write it down, take screenshots. I know Dad is gonna put it out as well. There is recording, but you need to have a recipe. Three ingredients in your recipe. You want to bake a cake, and you're going to ask your mom, or you're going to ask Dale, going to ask his mother-in-law, send me that recipe. I like your cake. You need to like what you have, and then that recipe is going to come, and you need to follow the right recipe. If you're going to put something else in that recipe, that's not going to taste like like Dale's mother-in-law's cake. You came to Dale's house and you say, Dale, where can I get that cake you had? No, it's not my wife. That was my mom-in-law. And she's going to send you the recipe, and the recipe you can only follow that recipe. And I'm going to give you 3 ingredients for the recipe that I will keep on doing, because the minute I went and changed the recipe, I lost the entire team. I actually lost integrity within company because I was, I hit a rank of 5K. I'm going to do my own thing now. You can't do that. I've never seen Robert Hollis or Chris Robertson win and make their own video. I've never seen Dale Franklin go and make his own video. I've never seen anyone in our team go and make their own video, because there's one video created by Josh. There's one system. That's the recipe. So I'm going to give you the 3 recipes, and here's it. Step 1, be proud of the effort you have put in. It's a simple concept. Be proud of the effort you have put in. And to break that down, you sign up. There's a lot of people, and that's why I'm excited to share this with you. That's the people that gives network marketing a bad name. If you go out tomorrow morning, it's Tuesday tomorrow morning. Well, you guys are in the day now, but just hear me. We are in South Africa. You go out tomorrow morning, you sign up somebody, and you are you pumped, excited, and you're proud to be a product. But you do it in such a big rush. And you must hear me. If you do this in a rush, this guy's going to quit less than 15 to 30 days. You need to equip him. If you don't equip that person, be proud of the effort you have put in. Become the consultant towards that person. Become the educational teacher of network marketing. Give that guy something to be, that he must be so excited. Allow him to give you multiple calls. Don't go in front of that new sign up and treat him that this is a jump start. Don't look at this guy as a jump start. Look at him as a leadership checkmate. And if you guys know your comp plan, you know exactly what I'm saying. If you look at this guy as a jumpstart, you're going to keep on recruiting for the rest of your life. Look at this guy. This is my new leadership checkmate. I'm going to help this guy to become a super affiliate. Then that's step number one. So if you have that mindset to spend quality time and an effort in your sign up, you will be successful. Then number two, invest in your future. How do you invest in your future? By signing up with My Daily? No, that's the first one. That's one of the points. The most important thing in invest in your future is to stay close to the fire, attend all the trainings, personal development, develop yourself. If you know I've done so much today, tomorrow I've done 60% today, tomorrow go out of your way to go do 65%. The next day go out of your way to improve yourself 70%. Go out and improve yourself by invest in your future, because this is a long-term journey. And if you want to invest in your future, you can't go and say, oh man, Dale is going to have Monday. I'm going to get Adriaan is on a presentation the night after. Then Chris is there. I will just plug my people in there. You will never make it to the top if you don't invest in your future. And the only way you're going to invest in your future is to be mindset. I need to improve my skills. I need to get away from Netflix. Do Netflix 1 hour a day. If you're some of those person that stays in front of it for 5-6 hours and you don't equip your skills, why would your team be equipped? How can your team be uplifted if you're not uplifting yourself? So first and foremost, you uplift yourself, and then you go and you get the right-minded people that wants to be uplifted. Have that elevator up mindset, not the elevator down. And then step 3, this is the 3 recipes that works for me. We are not yet just to make money. Network marketing, guys, is not just to make money. Yes, it's the biggest industry in the world. But step number 3 is focus on the lives of your team. Whatever you put into your team, you're going to find out what lack is in their life, what is leaking in their life, what is short in their life, what can you do extra? Because you're going to meet up with Melinda. And Melinda, you don't know Melinda's husband. You don't know Melinda's children. But all of a sudden, you can see bad stuff that is not, I'm not saying bad stuff like, guys, please don't get me wrong. What I'm trying to say is the minute you invest and you focus on the lives of your team, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get more excitement about saving somebody's life than your paycheck. And that's where the emotional side comes in, because our product really works. 1 million customers. Now, if you tap into that, you can create more stories, because Melinda's sister's husband's child is having seizures. And because you met up with Melinda, you've inspired the whole family. But if you focus on the lives of your team, that's where you're going to have longevity. That's where you're going to have sustainability. I can't explain to you. You need to see what is short in their life. And if you've got that, you need to share it. And that's actually biblical. God wants you to touch somebody's life, not with money or the product. God wants you to uplift him spiritually. God wants you to be that right or left hand, or both hands. Give somebody a hug, somebody in your team. If you know there's something wrong, you can actually become a saver. Maybe that lady gets abused or the husband gets abused. Then you can put your input there. I'm not saying try to be the psychologist, but this industry allows us to focus on your team's lives. And if you can help them, can you imagine? I always tell people the national sport of the world is gossip, good or bad. People tells other people that Dale made an impact in my life. I met Dale, he signed me up, he's my upline, but I not only made money. Dale came and he kept me accountable for certain things. Dale actually skilled up my English. Because of Dale, I can look at the presentation in Swahili. That's the mindset, because Dale is focusing on the lives of his team. But if you're only going to think jumpstart in all 3 steps, you're going to have jumpstarts for the rest of your life, which is good, but it's the hard work. So you need to work smart. And that's the 3 steps. Otherwise, there's 2 choices, like my daily choice. Become a customer or become an affiliate. A winning team or a losing team. And that's not saying a customer is a losing team. But once you've got those 3 steps right, you will be part of the winning team. And if you're part of the losing team, the reason why network marketing got a bad name is because network marketers don't listen to their upline. They don't follow a blueprint. They become the losing team. Eventually they quit. They go sit in a barbecue or a restaurant and they say, man, that stuff does not work. I went to 5 people. And then guess what? You changed your focus. You gave your life away because of 5 people's opinions. Sometimes in life, you can go right tonight if you're a loser. I'm not saying you're a loser, but admit I'm losing, I'm not winning. And then just put reset. And the minute you put reset, you take that recipe and you say, there's 1, 2, 3 steps. I need to be more focused when I sign up my first person. I need to equip them. I need to uplift myself, step number 2. I need to uplift my skills. I need to be more focused on what Adriaan is doing and what the Dale is doing and what the uplines are doing. And I need to surround myself with successful people. I need to stay away from gossip and toxic people. And then guess what's going to happen? You're going to have a leadership checkmatch. That's all you want. You want the leadership checkmatch. You want emotional testimonials. And you want to become a super affiliate. And you can become a super affiliate with only 2 or 3 people. So you don't need a bunch of people that are not having the recipe. You want 5 or 6 people that are having the right recipe. And God bless you all. Thank you, Dale. I'll stop my screen now. Where is that now? I can't. There we go.
You said a couple of things there, Adriaan, that hit home. You know, when you talk about you're in this business, even if you want to be the master affiliate, okay, doing $5 million a year in business, or I'm sorry, a month in business, you only need 5 people. So the great thing about this industry is you find yourself, depending on what rank you want to eventually be, you find yourself 3 or 5 people that you think have the desire and the ability to take this to the limit. And you spend the rest of your career in this industry making them successful, and you automatically become successful. It's such a wonderful business. And you said so many other things that caught me. You know, talking about, you know, we get so caught up in enrolling people, and then we say, I've signed this guy or this lady, and she's going to take this to the moon. I'll just sit back and watch and see what she does. No, your responsibility starts when you enroll somebody. Now you're responsible for them. You know, you are responsible for their success. Not only are you responsible for the success, you're responsible for the success of the industry. If all you're doing is signing people up and getting those jumpstart bonuses and you're not helping them grow, guess what? When those people fade away in this business, what are they going to tell everybody else? I was in a network marketing business. It didn't work. It didn't work because they didn't work, because they didn't know how to work, because you didn't help train them. Okay. So the most important thing, within 72 hours of me enrolling somebody, I get them into a what I call orientation. I take them and I show them how to get into their website, how to get to the back office, how to navigate the back office, all the value of that back office. And when they get done after about 45 minutes worth of training, they know how to build this business. If I got hit by a car tomorrow and wasn't able to help them, they will, from my training, they'll know how to look up my upline, so they still have leadership. They'll know where to go to get the information. You know, so you need to train your people as if maybe for some ungodly reason you won't be available starting tomorrow. So you want to make sure they can survive without you, but at the same time, you want to always be there for them. Okay. So great information there, Adriaan. You know, we're getting close to the end, but one thing that I've noticed that you said, and Chris Robinson said, and Chris Bailey said, and these are all guys who've been in multiple network marketing companies, and they've all said the same thing, and I know exactly where they're coming from. This is my last stop. This is the place I'm going to plant my flag. I've heard this over and over again. You know, for people who have been in network marketing for as long as gentlemen like you have, and you realize the value of what we have right now, and why you know that this is going to be your last stop. Elaborate on that. Why do you know this is your last stop?
Because of the product and the business plan and the impact that all of us become Josh and Jenna. Now, the real reality is I don't want to sell anything else. I want to know what is in the trend and what will stay in the trend. I believe with all my heart, God planted marijuana for all the people in the world to be super, super healthy. This is not created by a machine. This is not pharmaceutical, and not to make any medical claims. I am pumped excited to have something for the first time in my career in network marketing that somebody is not like, I don't think, sorry, something came into my throat. I don't think maybe this is not for you. No, this is a must. Each and every person on planet Earth needs to know about this inner cannabinoid system. And why not having the vehicle with my daily choice to share it? Yes, there's places in the world who doesn't have it. I wish I was in a country who doesn't have it, because I will build so big team. The minute it's going to get legalized, everyone in my team will buy it. So if you have the mindset tonight to say, I'm not going to build in Canada because it's not available there, go and build Kashiks or build something else. At least you know your flagship of our company is cannabis. The minute it gets legalized there, you'll have 100,000 people that's going to buy something on the same day. So wherever you are in the world, you have the ability to go out and plant seeds in all the house of brands. I've never been part of a company where there's 5 house or 6 house of brands now. And the ability to go build, even in a country where there is no cannabis available, you will be amazed what's going to happen the minute that company gets legalized. Because can you imagine, right now I'm building in Singapore, right? I'm building in Singapore, and in Singapore, I can't use any other products, only High Life Travel and Akashiks. But why do I build in Singapore? I know for a fact you can only keep the truth so long away from the people. The rest of the world will realize that cannabis is the future. I don't know if you guys know, in the 40s and the 50s in America, the cattle was eating cannabis. And they were using cannabis, that was their food. So the cattle were eating cannabis, and then the cannabis went through their system into the children and through the steaks and the meat into their bodies, and the inner cannabinoid system was automatically secured. The chemical reaction took place and everything was 100%. And then the government, unfortunately, Dale, of your country, decided, you know what, we need to they went and they actually banned the farmers. You guys can look up the history. They told the farmers, do not feed your cattle anymore this cannabis. Because why? They lost money in the pharmaceutical space big time. Now it's so all over the world, they can't stop us anymore for knowing the truth. And I'm part of a company that are the pioneers of cannabis and having one of the top purest of purest CBD in the world. Why? I'll be insane moving away from this company. I wish I can be a fly and fly. I wish I can leave my house now, a fly or a bird, whatever you want to call it, maybe a bird. I wish I can be an eagle and just leave my home now and fly into the future and see where my team will be in 2030. That is what, 9 years from now. And then come back. But if he's going to tell me in my ear, I'm going to be, I don't think I'm going to sleep, because I can guarantee you guys, we got what it takes to put so many emotional stories of many years. If you can just imagine how many of your family passed away already, right now, all of you on this call. But if you had what you know right now, 20 or 10 years ago, and you've educated yourself 10 years ago, and you could have helped your family members to live a healthy life, And therefore, I can call this company my final destination, my last stop. My flag is planted. Josh and Jen, the only way I'm going to leave this company if they sell this company and the guy changed everything. That's the only reason. I can be honest. If somebody else buys this company and he changed the comp plan and we're not selling CBD anymore, I will find CBD because CBD is the future of medicine. That's my opinion. Not to make a medical claim. I believe that with 100%.
Absolutely. I agree. I absolutely agree. Adriaan, you always bring tremendous amount of information, tremendous amount of energy, tremendous amount of excitement to my calls, and I appreciate that so much. I would like to give you a chance before we close here to just promote your calls that you have each week. I know you have different calls in different languages and things like that. So if you'd like to take a minute and promote your schedule, just go ahead.
Okay, so first and foremost, guys, if you're from the African continent, doesn't matter, worldwide, every night, South African time at 7 o'clock Monday, we have an Afrikaans Zoom call. Please, guys, leverage from that. That's the first half an hour. Joshua Masuti, you need to write it down. The second half is in English. I want everybody to tap into that call. Please support the call. Your testimonial and your appearance and your participation is from high value because people look into that as well. The growth of our company, the growth of our team, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But now I've got a surprise because we've changed Friday and Saturday nights to the following. Friday, during the Friday, there's 5 leaders that will be on our group identified. On a Friday and on a Saturday, you're not allowed to attend the call if you don't have guests. So you're going to pay for the call. And the only way you're going to pay for the call to be on the Zoom is you need to have at least one guest. So Friday nights and Saturday nights, you come 7 o'clock to the call, you must have a guest on the call. There's no point to sit in a call day after day and tell me, Adriaan, this is not working. I'm not making money. The reason why, maybe I don't know what's the reason people are not having success, because we've got everything what it takes. The upline is there. Do your 3-way calls, but Monday to Saturday, every night at 7, you'll have an Afrikaans half an hour and an half an hour in English. But Friday and Saturday night, you're going to phone those 5 people and you're going to say, I've got 3 guests. And you make sure your 3 guests is on the call, and I'll help you to build a phenomenal paycheck. Our team is your team. Team Win is here. Dale, Monday to Saturday, we don't have calls anymore on a Sunday. Monday to Saturday, but Friday and Saturday is an exclusive call at same time, 7 o'clock, same ID, but you will be allowed with your guest. God bless. Thank you so much, Dale.
All right. Well, I know that he's had great success. He has a tremendous following. As far as team members and people always want to be on his calls. So you're getting all this free leadership and all these free presentations. You just got to how easy it is to have people show up. If somebody offered you $100 every time you brought somebody to a call, you'd have a lot of people on a call. So just remember those people, and they do come on the calls and we're worth a lot more to you down the road than $100. So again, make sure you get those calls and see the value of them. Well,
Dale,
yes.
So I've got one announcement to make as well, and I'm saying this in front of the entire African call. On the end of August, there will be a first, second, and third prize. 5,000 Rand for the first African for South Africa or Africa. We're going to call it Africa. 5,000. 3,000 and 2,000 for the third prize, for the most signups on the leaderboard. 5,000 coming from me, 3,000 towards the second person, and 2,000 towards the third person. So there's 10,000 on the table coming from me for the month of August, for end of August. Thank you, sir.
There's incentive for you. You're bringing people on and it's making you money, and he's gonna help pay you for doing it. So, how great is that? So again, thank you, Adriaan, for being on the call. Thank you for bringing the energy and the excitement, and everybody else that made the call today. Thank you so much for coming on. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something from it. I hope you're fired up. get up when this is over, grab a phone and start inviting people to the next call. Don't wait, don't put it off, start inviting people. So having said all that, have a great week. We'll see you next Monday, same time. Look forward to seeing all of you. Love you all. Be blessed. This call is now over. Have a great week.